Oh, hey guys, Dan here, Speed Shop. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up this fender today. So we got this little situation happening, which will require well, a bunch of body filler. No, we'll fix it proper. We're not professional, Dan, today though. So what we got going on is this thing's all rotted, but there was a bolt here, which is still there, and that's obviously supposed to go through that hole. So what I'm thinking is, if we get that kind of lined up and clamped into place, that will have everything where we want it. Then we'll have to kind of cut this junk out, and what I'll probably do, I'll probably build it in two pieces. Just a piece, this has just a funny curve in it, we're not going to do that. We'll have a piece we break, like a 90, running along there. It'll look all gross, but we'll weld it all in, and then fix it with the grinder. And then all we gotta do is build a piece up here. Oh, it's kind of rotten up here too, actually. All right, well, a couple of pieces. Unfortunately, man, this fender is quite a bit worse than, well, worse than you hope for, but better than expected, right? So let's see if we can, how can we get this into place? I might need your help a little bit there, darling. Oh, maybe that just, how does this fit? Oh, I see. It's all bent, so I don't know if that actually, give this a little tweaking. If we can. There's nothing to pry on, of course. It's not bad, eh? Let's get this a little hammer down. Okay, that's pretty much where we want that. And then, what do we want to do here? What can I... Oh. I think this might just be what it's going to be. Okay. We'll call that fixed. Fixed adjacent anyway. So we'll get that girl lined up. We still got to take that broken bolt out, of course, but that now, this hole should be where it's going to be. That's where it's going to be, and we can kind of start working on it as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to have to get the wire wheel out. We'll kind of wire wheel in there, just get it all welded into place as much as we can to start. Oh yeah, look at this is broke right there. So all sorts of good stuff. Okay, let's get some tools dialed together and see what we end up with. She's pretty rough, but we could just get something going on here. Ooh, she's real rusty in there. My clamp is where I want to be. Okay. Should kind of hold itself. Watch yourself, I'm going to use this again. get a little one more tack in here. Okay. So that's perfect. Flimsy as she's going to be. So now, still got, it's close enough to lined up for me. I'm happy with that. We're going to go ahead. We'll probably just double wall this because who really cares? No one's ever going to see it. I got to cut this piece off first. My batteries. Okay, pass me that drill under the fender. So this stuff here, we're gonna kind of Swiss cheese it all off. That out of the way. That out of the way. Oh, this is all welded. That piece off. Okay. Clean this up just a scotch. Watch yourself, this tosses junk. So now, if you have any just for the people at home, look at that, anti-rust. So now we gotta get a piece that we're gonna put in there, and we're just gonna kind of eyeball it. So we need a piece that's 7 inches. And how, 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So 7 by 3. So I'm going to cut a piece out. I'm going to break it. We're going to put it in there, stuff it in. It's going to look ugly. We'll clean up all this, and we'll be able to weld it the whole way around. Then I'll just come in with the grinder. I'm literally going to shape it to match what's left. It'll stick out far here, but that's fine. We can just kind of eyeball cut that, because that'll give us our edge. Then we got this piece to build, and then yeah. Some little strip back here. It's kind of junky. Same deal. This is the exact same happen where it rusts out where it's a double wall deal. So all the dirt gets in there and it just swells up. So this thing here, it's got a very minimal fender. That fender is more of a splash pan. So it goes on this section here, so it keeps all the junk away from the motor. But all in here, it just gets full of road grime over the years. Okay, I'm going to cut a piece of steel out. We'll bend it right quick, and we'll see what we can end up with. Okay, so I just kind of clean this piece up, kind of welded it a little bit so it's, it is what it is. Here's our repair panel. So we're just going to go ahead and fix this up right quick. Now this is going to be one of those things where it's going to start off kind of ugly. You have to have some faith. So I think it'll be perfect. That might be too much of a bend.
We all have faith in you.
It's basically perfect. You know what I can do actually is I should probably give it a bit of a bend. So that
just like down a little?
Yeah. But see by there, it's fine. For now, I might have to do this. Bend first, I'm not gonna lie. So this has to go down, which means it has to go in like, yeah, I think we might have boned this just a little. can't put it in as much as I want. Put it in the back side. No. How are we gonna fix this? I could just maybe give this a little pry here to rebend it. I don't know if this is gonna be good or not. Did we bend it the right way? Did we screw it up? It's actually not bad. Wow, didn't see that one coming, eh, Danielle? Okay,
I don't think any of us did.
Oh, the welder was... Close your eyes. Okay, any of us? What do you mean? There was... At least my mom was watching going, he knows what he's doing. How do we want to trim it? You know what? We'll trim some more of this. There's junk back here. Okay. So we got our piece in. Actually, you know what? I gotta clean that. Fitting-ish. So let's go ahead. Okay. I kind of screwed that up just a little bit. Way easier is to keep hacking away than moving it. There's a big gap at the back. Be fine. The front's all you'll really see, right? Okay, so there's our little piece. I'm gonna buzz this and this so it can't move. And I know it's sticking out like crazy, but I'll bring you back and I'll show you my plan on that. It'll work out magnific. Okay, so there's our piece. Now here is where the magic is gonna kind of start to happen. I'm just gonna kind of, if you want to stand right here maybe. So you can see the way the fender bolts. This is all flat, and then it kind of drops down where the actual fender bolt goes in. Now this actually was a gap, but it worked out good because there's still this metal underneath. So what I actually did is I welded that to all three, so it's pretty sturdy now. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna weld the crap out of this, and then this, and then I'm gonna come out with a hammer and shape it. Stronger than new, or at the very least, not much worse. Right? Now I'm sure we could have drilled holes, plug welded it all in, but that seems like a lot of effort. So now the metal's held everywhere. I need a hammer. There we go. proper tool for the job. So now we have the same-ish vibe. I'm just gonna weld this in right quick. Metal's a little thin there, but what happened? I'm welding this way. Are you not wearing your safety gear? Okay.
Put down my shirt.
Well, that'll happen. Well, you got your bazongas out today.
They're
No
all
safety.
covered.
Okay, so now
Where's the sparks gonna go?
in this area. I might shoot sparks at you. There we go. Shaped.
Whoa. I honestly did not think that you were gonna be able to do that.
Well, thanks for that. Now the next thing we'll do.
That's amazing.
It's hot, don't touch it. Where's a piece of tape? So now, you just gotta kind of eyeball this from there to there. It's a little hot.
What are you doing that for?
Just gonna cut that last little.
Oh, your wire, your welding wire. Got all.
That'll happen on them big jobs. Okay, we'll just cut this one little piece out and then you're a disaster today. All right, watch out. Ba-boom! So that's that. Now what we gotta do is we gotta drill a hole in here. Do we have the drill? Oh yeah. I got all the tools. This drill bit sucks, I already know it. I need a bigger bit, but that's kinda we have a bigger bit, or are we just gonna auger this? And a bigger bit, but that's the idea. You can see it's all the way through, both sides. We still gotta heat that bolt up and take that out. I think what I'll do right quick is I'll just make a little patch here. This will be a flat piece of steel we'll weld in. I might even just go right over this, like who cares? No one's ever gonna see that. And then we have to build some sort of a little panel in there. This thing's ready for body fill. Okay, I wasn't ready. I didn't get a knock on my trailer door. Okay, here we go. So, also you said I was getting sparkling grape juice, and then I got orange crush.
I couldn't open the cork. It was so tight.
Okay, I will be talking to your superior. So we got this all dialed. Oh, I guess I flipped it over. So we got this piece kind of welded in. This is what it looks like on top now. So it has kind of the same shape, I guess, what it was going to be. I don't know what that looked like originally, but the hole's in the right spot. It's got double wall strength. Damn it. So now what we get to do is mess around with this top piece. Now, I guess, like how far do we go? Do you want to keep the antenna hole?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're putting the antenna back, aren't we?
Oh, I broke it off.
Like it won't go back in?
Well, I smashed it to pieces to take it off. Also, I don't think it's all broken and missing, so we can put different antenna in. We can also drill another hole anytime. But I guess we'll see.
Well, we might as well cover the hole.
The only thing is the further we go, so like let's say, well, not the bend, but the more bodywork. So if we only go to here, let's say, then you got to bodywork like an extra inch. If you go all the way to here, now you're bodyworking into there from a blending standpoint. Maybe I'll just hit this with a grinder. We'll see how ugly it becomes, and we'll go from there. I mean, it's pretty ugly in there, but we can put a brace on the backside if we want. Never gonna happen. It needs a couple of fenders. But I was actually thinking about that. I could have bought fenders, which would have been, I think they were $700 a fender. So we could have done that. But this was way cheaper. And this way, Danny gets to sucker you guys into watching more videos to buy more merch, right? Can they buy this shirt?
They can soon.
Why? Okay. So she's all excited. Let's sell merch. Let's do this. I'm like, yeah, you do whatever you want. I want to have no part of it. She's like, all you gotta do is talk about it. Great. Everything I've worn so far.
I'm waiting for these to arrive in the mail because we're shipping
my
from
Danielle
home now.
deleters. You can't see how happy she is behind the camera, but we're good. She's got herself a, what'd you get? A press? All right, back to work. You want to stand in the sparks or you're in the sparks? Well, it's actually not that bad. That's kind of bad. Well, not that bad. Yeah. This could be thin there, but I think we can just kind of weld right to it and carry on with life. Let's just cut out our template. Feels like good metal. Yeah, a little soft there. we get this little guy out.
This Fender's turning into a quilt.
She's a little rough, but you know what? Even where it was kind of looked rusty, it's still pretty thick metal. A little thin right at the end there, but I think that'll be okay because it looks decent. Okay, well I'll clean up in there. We'll give her a little spray of that stuff, and then actually I was worried that it was gonna be really junky here, but we'll wire wheel that real good and we'll cover it in some filler. No one will know the difference. So now we gotta trace this onto a mint piece of junk steel. So I'll just clean up this right quick, then we'll go over there. We'll start to clean up and we'll give this a spray while we're working. Okay, so just got a piece of junk steel here. So we have to kind of pretend this is gonna do, something like that. But this we want to be relatively close. Okay, so top and then front. See, now it's gonna have a little bit of a curve to it. I don't know if we should try and put some curve in it first or just cut it first, but it's easier just to kind of get in the ballpark as to what we're trying to accomplish. Actually, you know what? People are always asking about where to get things, and you're trying to put out some Scamazon links. I actually got this off Scamazon, and it was pretty handy. People always ask about it.
This thing?
The shear, yeah. Throatless shear. This thing's been great. I've had this for years now. It's not a Bailey, but it's affordable. And it'll get you, oh yeah, this is kind of irrelevant how we cut this, I guess. I like to get it on the fender first, and then we'll fuck with it, mess with it. I want to edit that out. Okay.
I won't edit it out.
You will?
No.
Oh. So we do have to kind of put a bit of a curvature in it, which I need something. I'll just do a little bit here. Bit of a twist. It'd be nice if this fender would just stand upright. That's what we need. Okay, so we're in the ballpark. So we'll put that in around like that. Okay. Okay. See how close we get with this now. This may take a little touch of the grinder here and there, but pretty close. Pretty close. So I think I'm just gonna kind of start working away. Like when I cut it, actually, you can still see some of the mark I left. So I'll just kind of touch it with the grinder on the outside until the marker is kind of disappeared. And we'll have to straighten up the front here a little. It's got just like a little bit of a crown to it. So close enough for what we're doing. I mean, we're just gonna put a bunch of filler on it. So I'll just mess with it a little bit, but there you go. That's 95% of the way there. Just take your time until you're happy with the fitment, and my level of happy with the fitment is pretty low. So here's our piece. It's a little long actually. But I think if I get it tacked in, then I can zip it. Kind of make it fit some other way. So let's just go ahead and get it started. Kind of work her on in. Just a little bit of hammer in here. There we go. Yeah, it's a little gappy at the front where the kind of cut I did was, but dang it. This is being a pain in my butt now. Why do I want it? Well, that's not bad. Okay, that's cool. Well, it's actually pretty mint. Okay, so that's kind of in there, and I'm right on the edge. So my plan is, it's actually not bad. I could probably just give it a, cheat this again, give it a tack weld, kind of hold it in place. Then we can kind of work our zip cut along there. Like here it's fine. I need a way to hold this up.
You want me to just hold it?
I need another fender stand. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm just gonna try and kind of knock that into place. Actually, it's a little low there, but whatever. Okay. So let's get the zip out. See if we can trace this line I created. It's not going to hold itself. It's not bad. See if we can. Well, it's still. You got to. You're in my working area. It's a little thick there. It's not bad though. So we're gonna end up welding this to the old structure, and then we'll have a little gap that we'll have to fill in. But there's that piece that's running in there. It seems to fit okay. All right. This is not working. Can you do something there? Tuck it back on that. Nope, not at all, nope. What we got going on?
Where do you want this? That?
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we should be good now. Gonna have a fit. Gonna throw a fit. Okay, I'll just kind of squeeze that. Good. 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 Oh, she's thin. Little corner. Yeah, not bad. There we have it. So I'll just go ahead and weld that all in. Then we'll clean up with the grinder. It's gonna have a bit of a little whoop-de-doo here because I did go double wide, but this is the last little bit we're never gonna see. Anyway, but yeah, we gotta push up. Yeah, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Okay, let's weld it.
Can we afford for you to use the Croyle?
Oh yeah, all those shirts you're selling. Rich now. Yeah, I forgot to get this out before, so get this. Actually, I still got to weld a little. Just a little seam there, but man, this is kind of can't believe how much a hassle this is. thought it'd be easily done, but I guess that's why it was broken. I'd rather not break this because I'm lazy and don't want to have to fix anything else. So just back and forth slowly, and every time you just give it a little bit more, it gets a little bit easier. Don't just put the impact on it because that's how it breaks in the first place. As tempting as it is, right now, because I'm losing my mind. What's for lunch? That's all I can really think about. I gotta go get some touch-up paint for this because I only have enough, I think, to do one little bit. And I think the next video I'd like to body work. You know, I don't need to be wearing this helmet either. That's paint place is only open till 3, so we gotta
get going then.
We gotta get going. But we can take both fenders off and bodywork, or bodywork and paint both of them, and let them kind of sit for a little. Because ultimately, I think we're gonna end up kind of patinaing the paint a little bit because they're so beat. And like I said, there's a guy in Edmonton that has those fender caps, which I kind of made a deal on. Oh, here we go.
Always in Edmonton.
It's always in Edmonton. Ba-boom. Okay, so that's done. Let's just put a couple of zing welds on this. Oh, I gotta sneeze.
Not on camera, you don't.
Oh, no. Apologies. Okay. Turn this down a little. Yeah, good enough. Oh yeah, this would be a good one. Croil. Mint. Okay, so that's all done. This is hot, don't touch that. Flip this guy around. We got ourselves a repaired-ish fender.
I'm quite impressed.
Well, what can I say? You know, not that I like to brag in any way, but this is a good repair. And you can absolutely bodywork this and put some filler on it. And this is the reality of how stuff is fixed.
Well, I know it took you like 2 hours this morning.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. We got maybe a little bit of a schwank out there, but get that taken care of. But that's that. So this fender has a bow out there. I wonder if this side has that. Or if that's just, it's been beat. Oh, I fixed this whole side, so I have no idea. These fenders will be how they're gonna be. Yeah, they're rotted in the exact same spot. Oh yeah, no, it's good. So I do have to, that little kind of goofy look is to fit around the firewall. So you can't just put a flat plate in there. This should bolt on like nothing. So I think the next video we'll test fit it, just make sure it's all good. But yeah, like the firewall is gonna fit. I'll have to grind in there, but the firewall fits in there and this wraps around. Ready for a little bit of filler there. This is gonna be whatever. And like I said, we'll have to deal with the caps. But this one actually was good in the front. Well, it's got a little tear in it, but that's extra patina we got for free. There we have it. Thanks for watching. Do me a favor, leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you wouldn't mind, and check out Danny's internet website. Well, her song's up.
Well, it's just on the video.
Oh, it's on. It's up. It's ready to go. So get out there, watch that, listen to it. Tell her to make an album. Well, I gotta finish this little bit here too. And we'll be middle class rich, right? We'll see you on the next one.